Hey guys, it's Chris Schlaffoyd, and this is my Karakuri deck. The thing about this is it's different. It runs triple D5, which is fun. I fueled this deck actually to go against the whatever the thing is, the guys that like discard and then they come out, not the Fableds, but the other guys. The Dark Worlds. Dark Worlds. I made this thing to go against the Dark Worlds. The Dark Worlds. The Dark Worlds. Go against Dark Worlds? I don't even know. Just to beat down Dark Worlds once they come out, because they're coming out pretty soon actually, and they're cheap. $30 gets you that. You do have to pay the $300 to get your triple Raven. Some of you who even want to drop the extra $600 to get your triple tour guide, that's fine with me, because this deck will just beat them all down. D5s. Oh yeah, this is the reason, like I said, just to beat down the Dark Worlds, I don't even know. Leave a comment whether you think it's the Dark Worlds or just Dark Worlds. Yeah. But let's just, I've taken way too much time on the intro. Let's just get going. 2 Merchant, he's like the little guy who's illegally sells drugs, and pretty much you get it for free. You get the drugs for free, then you get your drugs. You get your drugs for free, and then you can go extremely high on them. So he's really cool. He's very cool. He's a nice drug dealer. He also can make Naturia Beast and Barkion, which can help very much in stunning your opponent even further than the D5s do. 3 Flower Girl. She is your crack. She is what... Sorry with all the drug references for those of you who are just coming off of it. That people who are coming off of it might not even be watching this. Who knows? She is your crack. She makes you go so much faster. She gives you an extra normal summon. You can machine dupe her. You can do all sorts of stuff with her. And just go high. Just like triple burrito, double burry, which isn't even possible. 1 strategist. He's your little like hand presence. He's your money maker. You switch him. You draw for your burritos. That's pretty much all you use them for. I was playing a burn deck a couple days ago. They had a gravity bind, and I just kept on poking them down. Because I had a bury 2 burritos, switch, draw 2, bury effect, 500. Switch, draw 2, bury effect, 500. And eventually I drew my space off of the draw to 3 every turn and popped his gravity bind and attack for game. So this guy can be of assistance in drawing cards. That had nothing to do with his effect and why I ran 1. I don't even know. I was just telling you how cool the thing is with 500. 1 quick, just because you need the 4-star fuel. Also, you might not always have D5, so this thing can just run over your opponent's monsters and go, "Nyah, take this, I'm a 17 Ember's Blade." No, it's not Ember's Blade, it's Full Helm Knight. "Nyah, I'm a 17 Full Helm Knight." Just like, keep on getting stuff and make a Stardust. Oh, isn't he cool looking? This is why I wanted to make this deck, because I colored on him when I was bored, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make a deck that runs him, and yeah, and this is like the only deck that runs him, because this is the banished version, because the banished version can plus off of him the hardest. But because you don't run all of your 4-star fuel in the non-banished version, you gotta run him just to make your burritos really easily, stuff like that. Thing is, he's not always a dead draw. You can explode with him in your hand. You just need Flower Girl and Machine Dupe, and then you can make Bury Burrito with 2 extra cards in hand. If you do draw the instant fusion off of his effect, though, it's just ridiculous. This thing actually works well when in your hand. He also works well when in your deck, too, which is fun. He looks so cool. He looks like a magic card. 1 Soldier. He's your Ember's Blade. There, I got it right. He's your Ember's Blade. It's just, if you don't have a D5, you can just set him for turn 1. You know, just fun stuff. 2 Hypa. He's your Goblin Attack Force. He is your guy that smacks your crack dealer if he doesn't give you your crack right away. So you can just beat your opponent down with this guy if you don't have your OTK, pretty much. He's also good if you want that extra 2,000 push when you're OTKing. Take note, though, him plus 1 bury plus 1 burrito is not game. Take note of that. You always want to go for the OTK. You don't want to go for the leave him at 500. Okay, Dark Hole, yeah, sure. Hyperion, sure. Christia, Shineball Lady, game. You don't want to just leave your opponent standing. You gotta kill him. You gotta kill him. That's what this deck is meant to do. So that guy does that. I'm running out of time, and I'm not even done with the monsters. I'm taking so long. Ah! 2 dog. He makes 8s. 1 Cyber Dragon. He's your 4th instant fusion. Spells. 3 space to pop the back rows. 1 Heavy Storm. Staple. Monster Reborn. Staple. Dark Hole. Staple. Get over there. Book of Moon. Staple. 2 Duality. Because you special summon turn 3 and turn 4. Possibly turn 2. So you always have this in your hand. So you can do that really easily. 3 Defy. The main source of the deck. Kills Lightsworn and most things. No Hyperion pop cards. And no Christia. Also for no Dark Worlds. You play this, they lose. 3 Instant Fusion. Extra monster. That's all I'm going to say. Everyone knows you play that. 3 Machine Dupe, because you run, in the D5 variant, you gotta run this, because you don't run the 4-star fuel, you're basing your entire deck off of Flower Girl, so you run this. 1 Limiter, just because they're all machines. Traps, 2 D-Prison, I just threw these in here. 1 Mirror Force, threw that in there. You know, they're just staple stop attackers if you want to keep a monster on the field. 2 Starlight Row, because you're always going to have like 3 or 4 back row because of the defis. You're also, this is your Dark Hole Stopper if you didn't kill your opponent. Also, if your opponent has a set Dyna, you can just flip this for game. 1 Solemn Judgment, because to set this and you can explode and Solemn there, whatever that Solemn's you. And then finally Mind Crush, because like I said, I fueled this to stop Dark Worlds once it come out, but Mind Crush is still a good card this format, even though I don't run the Dust Shoot. So wow, look at that! A minute and I did the rest of the deck. I am so pro. Might as well do the extra deck. 3 Burrito, standard. You can also make them really easily, just because you have all the weird stuff. 2 Burry, just because you run the 5-star guy, instead of making triple Burry if you machine dupe, you're going to make double Burry and Burrito. 1 Trish, just because I add the extra room. It's really easy to make Trish in this deck. You just go Crack Dealer, get Crack, summon Crack, second turn if your Crack Dealer is still alive. Extra normal summon of the 4-star, make Trish. Stardust Dragon, because even though I only run 1 just because I didn't have the space in the extra deck, also it's fuel for Starlight Road, and you can really make this easily with Quick and other things. Black Rose, Blow the Field, you can make this from nothing. Landoise stops Lightsworns, you can make this from nothing. Barkion, this is kind of hard to make. This is why I don't run Brio, because you can't really make this thing. You have to go 4-star and the 2-star guy. But when I can make this, I usually Monster Reborn something and then Sync. That's what I use him for. Notoria Beast, because you can make first turn Notoria Beast. This is pretty much your Xian, which really works in this deck. You can also make this like really easily. This is like one of the best cards in this deck. That's how good you can, one of the best non-burrito stuff. Catastor. Like I said, if you can make Notoria Beast easily, you can make this easily. And you can also sync with your 3s to make 8s. 2 Cybersaurus for the instant fusion, and 1 Chimera Tech because you main the Cyber Dragon and they're all machines. Oh my gosh, that took 2 minutes? Anyway, good deck, good deck. It's going to be good this format. It's going to, that build, there's my binder. That build that's messy is going to like completely rape Dark Worlds. And the crack, the exploding, yeah, all that stuff. That's good. Thumbs up. Yeah, okay, because I'm running out of time. See you later, YouTube.